So the harassment and the attacking is still happening. Of course it is. It's never going to stop. Y'all told me it was never going to stop. You told me that many times over the past year, that you are never ever going to stop. Not until I'm dead, right? I can pull up about 100 emails that say that. Even more comments. Doesn't until you're dead. We'll never stop abusing you. We'll never leave you alone. Even though I didn't lie. That's what I wanted to end. Y'all are saying I killed my mother because she wouldn't lie for me. No. My mother died because she would not tell the truth. And she knew it was the truth. And she always had trouble with it. Meemaw confronted her more than once, and she would get angry and just start screaming everybody was a liar. I had to put my mom in jail once. She got drunk, and she hit my grandmother. She hit her one time, and that was it. My mother never laid a hand on my grandmother again. I forced my mother out of the condo and called the police. And she was so drunk that she bit one of the cops. She's outside being tied down, and I hear one of the cops yell, "She fucking bit me!" Took a pretty good chunk out of him, too. Drunk bitch will do that. We weren't close. Even when we lived together after little Ronnie passed, we weren't close. She wasn't even close to Meemaw. She would take over the living room, and Meemaw would lock herself in her bedroom, and I would lock myself in my bedroom, and that's how we existed for a couple of years after little Ronnie passed away, because my mom needed little Ronnie's checks to live on her own, and obviously that was gone. Such a shame, right? It's the only thing he was good for, right? Yeah, I'm mad. And yeah, some nasty stuff is probably going to come out if I keep talking. Which is why I'm out walking on my fucked up knee. Why is there a football? Yeah, I see it. Hold on. Hold on, though. I'm playing football with a homeless guy in the alley. Oh, God. See? I didn't lie. Good catch. Okay. Walking over a bridge and a fucking football flies over my head and lands in the street. What the fuck? Welcome to Los Angeles. Okay. Trying to get back on topic. Even though we were not close, even though we fought every time we spoke, I was still offering a liver for validation that would stop the abuse that I am currently dealing with, for speaking out about the abuse. How the fuck am I out of breath from throwing a football? That takes no effort. And I threw down. It can't have anything to do with the walk. Don't even say that. I keep getting sidetracked. Just as easily as I could have offered to give this family member who I was not close to an organ for free, anybody in my family could have stepped up and taken the bullet for her and told the truth and validated me and stopped all of this lies and harassment and demonization of the one family member that escaped and spoke out. Any of them could have done any of them that you would believe. My sisters, Kathy herself, they chose not to. They chose to continue denying and lying rather than to save the life of their family member that they were supposedly close to. Like, I was not close to my mother at any point, ever. Even at birth, I was not close to my mother. I was a traumatic birth. When she went into labor with me, she was not even thinking she was, like, after already having a child, for some reason, when her back hurt, she assumed that it was just a backache from being beaten so much and took drugs to take care of it. How much do you love your baby? If you're I don't know how early I was, but if you're heavily pregnant and you have a backache and you know damn well what labor feels like because you've already had a child, don't fucking tell me the right answer is to take drugs and just stop the pain. That's not something a reasonable person would do. Now, why would my mom do that? Maybe because of an addiction. Maybe because at the time she was being heavily abused and the addiction was the only thing keeping her going. Oh no, nobody's going to ever accept that or believe that. That's too outlandish. Just cuckoo bananas. Not possible, never happens to anybody. If Kathy truly loved my mother and truly wanted to save her life, all she had to do was come out publicly and say that she knows the truth, that my father was abusive, that he handicapped my brother. That's it. That's all I wanted validation for. And they couldn't do it. They chose to let her die rather than validate me. And, y'all can put it on me all you want, all day long. None of you would be willing to give a life-saving organ to somebody who you were not close to for absolutely nothing. Now, you're talking about giving a life-saving organ to a parent. You're usually close with your parent. I am not. Never have been. Never was. So, that's what the difference is. When y'all are saying that most people would do this, absolutely free for a family member. Yes, for a family member that is loving and supportive and caring. My family, on the other hand, is conniving and deceiving and cruel and hellbound. And I'm not going to be responsible for it because I'm not the one lying. I'm the one that's trying to get the truth out there because it has been eating me alive for so fucking long.